guys, welcome to this live session by Intellipaat. My name is Ram and I'll be the one covering the live session today. So guys, today's topic is top 10 reasons to learn DevOps. Now, I know there are a lot of you out there who've heard of DevOps, and I know there are a lot of you out there who don't know what DevOps is. So for those who don't know DevOps, I would suggest to check out our DevOps video that is on our channel. It's very well made. And for those who already know, and for those who want to get to know more about it, please stay and watch the video. But before we get started, guys, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our future updates and our live sessions. So let's get started. So the agenda for today is basically the top 10 reasons to learn DevOps. Then we'll move on to a conclusion about what we've discussed so far, and finally we'll talk about the further learning paths you guys can take if you want to become a DevOps engineer, if you want to learn more about DevOps, etc. All right, so let's get started. So the top 10 reasons to learn DevOps. So why is DevOps so important? Let's discuss. So I'm going to be ranking all of these reasons from you have your first reason, the highest rank, and the 10th reason and the lowest rank. But remember guys, these rankings are not objective. Now these rankings will depend on what you want out of the job or what you want out of your life, etc, etc. All right, so keep that in mind when you're watching this session. So the 10th reason, full control and view of software development process. Now we know that software is developed by a group of people, and that software goes through different phases: the planning phase, the coding phase, the implementation phase, the testing phase, the deployment phase, the monitoring phase. So many different phases, and each of them very important for the whole development process. We want to release a product that is the best, that the customers like a lot, etc. And to understand how all of it works is the job of a DevOps engineer. Now, you normally have coders who just code it, right? They design the application and then they code the application, they make it. But you have DevOps people who manage the whole infrastructure. They give the platform, or they give the stage for the coders to do their job, and they manage each and every process. And this way they have full control and view of the software development process. And this is very important because if you want to make a very well-made project, very well-made software, then you need to have a good control over the whole process. And you, as a person who wants to learn about DevOps or learn more about DevOps, this is an important fact to keep in mind. All right, so now let's move on to the next reason. We have the 9th reason, be your company's contingency. So contingency basically means like a backup plan. So this is in a good way. Now every company follows some kind of model. That may be business model, may be a software development model. So when that fails or when something goes wrong, then company needs to look at someone. The company needs to ask someone to help them out. That's where you should come in. You should be the person the company depends on solely. If everything goes wrong, the company should be able to depend on you. And a lot of companies do depend on these DevOps engineers who manage the whole infrastructure, who manage every server, who manage all the deployment of their apps. If something goes wrong and the developers can't solve it, then the DevOps engineers come and help out because they have such vast amount of knowledge. They have knowledge on so many different fields and domains such as networks, then OS, operating systems, and database management. They know so many different things. That's why it's so important for them. And that's why when you learn DevOps, when you become a DevOps engineer, you become your company's contingency. You become the most valued member of the company. And that's a very good thing. So that brings us to the 8th point, that is rapid career growth. Becoming a DevOps engineer will basically make you see exponential growth in your career. One point you are just one coder, and in the next minute you go ahead and become a DevOps engineer. And what's next, nobody knows, but you will have a very good growth. You'll see that you become go to the top management after you've done your MBA. You basically see a very good growth rate in your career. You'll be able to achieve those things that you thought that you'll achieve in your 50s, maybe in your 30s itself. So that was the 8th reason. Now let's move on to the 7th reason. So the cultural benefits. So we know that DevOps is a culture, it's a philosophy, it's a mindset that imbues values into the developers, into the testers, into the operations members and the administrators, that they all have one goal in mind, that is to produce the best software and to improve the experience of the end users as much as possible. And this is where the DevOps engineers come in. They're supposed to, basically help communicate ideas from one person to another. They're supposed to maintain good communications from one team to another. So this is all the benefits of DevOps, the cultural impact of DevOps. It helps a company have a very good working environment. People are able to talk freely. They're able to talk about their ideas, and they're able to produce the best product as much as possible, right? So that's the 7th reason. Let's move on to the next reason. So our next reason is more job opportunities. Now, you might be thinking, how come such an important field has so many job opportunities? Well, there is a reason behind this. And this reason will help you guys out a lot. Now, DevOps is something that came into the scene very recently, like maybe 5-6 years back, or at most 10 years back. And not a lot of companies have yet shifted to this model. They're still using the old traditional conventional methods to produce software, but a lot of legacy companies are shifting to the DevOps model. And because of this per reason, they're doing so right now, and they're asking a lot of people to join them to help them increase the business profits and help them make the best software as much as possible. And since there are so many startups also coming up and all these different legacy companies trying to catch up with the market, there have been so many different openings for DevOps engineers. So if you're a person who already has all this knowledge, it's a very good opportunity for you right now. You can go ahead and get that job you want because there are so many different companies asking for you, right? So that's how you have more job opportunities. That's one of the reasons learning DevOps is so useful. And then obviously the fifth reason, work with highly skilled people. When you're working as a DevOps engineer, you'll be working with different people from different backgrounds, different teams, working in different domains, and you'll get to experience all of it because you're the one communicating with them. You're the one managing everything. So you learn a lot of things from these people because they've had years of experience, and even you have years of experience. But still, you never stop learning. And that's an important thing to remember. And with DevOps, you'll be working with a lot of these different kind of people, right? And it's always good to keep good company, especially company that is very skilled. You learn from them. So then comes our next reason. That is a very high salary. And I know this is important for a lot of people because not everyone, has the privilege to not work. A lot of us have to pay bill. And being a DevOps engineer can get you a very high salary. Depending on company to company, depending on country to country, you will be paid a lot of money. But again, don't think that in one country you'll be paid a lot more and one country will be paid a lot less. A DevOps engineer is paid in large amounts. In India, you'll be earning as much as 14 lakhs per annum. That is the starting salary of DevOps. Unless you're starting as a fresh and joining as a junior DevOps, they don't get paid as much. But if you're a person who's shifting from, operations or testing or development into DevOps, you will definitely be paid a lot of money because this job requires you to handle a lot of responsibilities, and companies will pay you a lot of money to handle all of these responsibilities. So as I said, in India, you'll be earning around 14 lakh per annum to 20 lakh per annum. That is just a starting salary. Once you get more years of experience, maybe 5 years of experience, you'll be earning around 30 lakhs per annum. But again, all those people working in US and UK, you're in US, you're earning in dollars. In US, you'll be earning easily $100,000 per year, and that is a very good salary. Even in UK, you'll be earning around 80,000 pounds a year or so, but the starting salary of a DevOps engineer is very good. So once you get into the DevOps scene, you'll never have any issues with money. So keep that in mind. Now, this is ranked 4th, even though it should be ranked first in a lot of people's mind. But according to me, there are a lot more things that matter more than this. So remember, guys, take these reasons subjectively because every person has different needs, right? So let's move on to the next reason. That is learning new technologies and tools. As a DevOps engineer, you'll be learning so many different things. You'll be learning a lot of different tools like, you're learning about artifact storage tools, you're learning about integration tools, you're learning about monitoring tools. So you have your Jenkins, you have the Excel deploy, you have TeamCity, you have SonarQube for testing purposes, and there are so many different tools. I can just keep on talking about them, but this video will be overly long for that. And you'll be learning a lot of new technology as well. You'll be keeping up to date because your job is to make the whole development process as efficient as possible. So it will be your job to learn all the new technologies. So for all of those out there who just want to learn, this is a very good job for you to take, especially for people who just want to learn. They don't care about money. So that's the third reason. Let's move on to the second reason. Now, work satisfaction. Since you'll be earning a lot of money, since you'll be learning a lot more things, you'll be working with people you like, you'll be working in a company that you may like a lot because it has an amazing work culture, you will be getting a lot of work satisfaction. Now, work satisfaction is important because life is all about satisfaction. What is the purpose of life, right? So you need to make sure that you are interested in this field. So when you dip your toes into this field to understand what it is, make sure that you understand whether you like it or not. If you do not like it, then what's the point of getting into this field? So that's the second reason, work satisfaction. You'll be getting a lot of satisfaction from this work, a lot of money, a lot of things to learn, etc., etc. Now let's go to the first and the topmost reason. You can do it. Now, a lot of you people out there, are you a fresher? Are you a developer? Are you a tester? Or are you a person who's not in this field at all? You can do it. Obviously, this will take some time, this will take a lot of effort, but you can do it. A lot of different people from different background can become DevOps engineers. Yeah, but the thing with it is that, you need to build up experience, you need to do projects, and you need to have knowledge. You need to be able to prove to your employer or your future employer that you can help them solve that problem. If you can do that, then you can do it. You can become a DevOps engineer and you can make an amazing future for yourself. So that's the top reason, guys. Now let's conclude. So I know a lot of you, know about DevOps and maybe a little bit confused because you do not know exactly what DevOps is. So for those people, I would suggest to go check out our DevOps video that we have. And also, guys, just remember, do something that you love. And if you love DevOps, if you love infrastructure, if you love all the things that are relating to this, then you should definitely go ahead with it. Or if you're a person who can put those things aside and just look for the money, and that is totally fine. People have different priorities, so you should go ahead for this too, right? So guys, for anyone who's still interested in learning about DevOps, let's talk about the learning path. How can you learn DevOps? So the best resource is internet and YouTube, especially our channel. Intellipaat has many videos on all the different technologies and tools that are used in DevOps, and they're very well made, and they're made by trainers who have had years of experience, right? So you should go check out those videos, and I would recommend to start with our DevOps playlist, which is in our channel. And again, you can check out our blogs. We have a community which you guys can check out. And also you guys can go to our website, which I'll take you right now. So let me just head to my browser, and here, guys. So this is our website. Just type in DevOps and you can see all the different courses we have. We have DevOps Architect Master Training Program. We have Cloud and DevOps. So here you will get two options: self-paced course and online instructor-led classes, where you'll be taught by people who themselves have had years of experience, and they can help you out with the particular topic that is DevOps here. But if you guys are a little fickle about joining a new course, then you can always check out our free academy. Just go to intellipaat.com/academy and you will find a lot of our free courses over here that we provide you guys. Now, this is basically, a demo of our courses. You can check these out. And if you like them, you can go ahead and get our courses. So as you can see, the DevOps Foundation course. Now, it is a very well made course. And if you guys like it, please make sure to go ahead and contact us, right? So that brings me to the end of this live session, guys. And here is a little gift for you. Use this coupon code U230. It will get you a flat 30% off, right? So guys, here are our details: India number, US number, and our contact details, the mail. So guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Ram and I'm signing off, but I'll see you guys in the next session.